Hi, my name is Adeline. Welcome to the family of Thermomix. This is Thermomix TM5. Today you are here because you are a first user of Thermomix, or maybe you have not been using your Thermomix for a long time. So I'm just going to show you how you use your Thermomix for the first time. So first of all, if it's still in the box, if it's really very new, what you need to do first thing is to pull out the cord here. To pull all the way up, because it will be like quite inside. Just pull all the cord all the way up until you see the red tape. That's where you reach the end of it. Thermomix, how to start: plug on the adapter and turn it on. So you just need to press the knob here and to turn it on the screen, and Thermomix going to start. So once it's on, and the whole white unit is what we call it housing, where you can't put it into dishwasher, you can't wash it, you can't soak it in water. The rest of it is water safe. You can put it into your dishwasher, it's fine. The whole thing can go into the dishwasher. Just make sure that after wash, dry off the prongs here, the 5 pins here. Just make sure it's dry with dry cloth. And this is what we call TM bowl. So whenever they say put ingredient in your TM bowl, they meant put ingredient in here. So how to put it on is just straight up, straight down, that way, up. Not at the side, not the other side, not this side, not that side, just straight up and down. So what you have here in TM bowl is just blades, 4 blades. So it's really a blender that can cook. So put in the TM bowl like that, and this is what we call simmering basket. I'll let you know what we use with this, but I'm just introducing all the parts now for this video. So this is simmering basket. You just put it on that way, and this is what we call butterfly, and same thing, you put it on to the blade that way, onto the blade, and then it cooks. That's butterfly, that's simmering basket. These two, make sure that when you use this, either one of these inside your TM bowl, your Thermomix, when it's moving, make sure it's not more than speed 4. Remember, it's not more than speed 4. So make sure you remember that, not more than speed 4. And I'll show in another video how to use your butterflies safely. So that's simmering basket and butterfly. And this is what we call Varoma unit. We have 2 levels of the steaming rack. We call it Varoma. This is a Varoma dish, and this is Varoma tray. Anyway, it comes with 2, and this is the Varoma cover. So what we use this for is to steam. So you can steam 2 dishes at the same time. This is what we call cover lid for the TM bowl. So how to put it on is just that way. Just put it on top of the TM bowl like that. And to steam, this one just put on top. So this is the whole set. While this is cooking, this is steaming 2 other dishes at the same time. And we can definitely cook rice inside here. 1 dish of chicken, 1 dish of steamed egg, or 1 dish of fish, 1 dish of steamed vegetable. Your choice. So this is how all the parts is, and as well as spatula. This is what we call spatula. When this is used to in aid of while you're cooking, or even when you put in your simmering basket like that inside, and when you want to remove your simmering basket from it, there's a little hook here. Just hook it up onto one of the small holes here, then and bring it up. That's simmering basket and spatula. And you can see here there's a blocking here. It's meant for you to use it for stirring while you're doing sorbet, or if you're cooking vegetable, you want to make sure that the vegetable don't start here, want the vegetable go down, and this is it. So only use this with here so that it won't go further down than here. So it won't touch the blade when it's safe. That's all the parts. And first thing, because you just got your Thermomix and first time using, or after some time you don't use, or it could be a gift given by somebody else, then this is what you're going to do. First of all, open open up your manual. My manual looks very new. I don't open up, but I've been using my Thermomix for like 5 years now. I do know what is it, and well, just read your manual when you have time. It's good. It looks like very thick, but there's few languages inside it, so just choose your language that you understand and go through it. It will say that whenever you use a simmering basket and butterfly, don't go more than speed 4. That's the rules. This is what we call measuring cup, in short MC. We put it here. Whenever you're blending something inside hot, you puree your soup or puree your sauces, make sure you don't press on it, or else there's one hole here where it's supposed to release the steam air or evaporated vapor, hot air. If you're blending or puree hot sauce or soup, it will actually splash up from here. So it's in the manual as well, this warning. So make sure you don't press on it when you don't create a vacuum that you hold onto it. It's quite safe that it's built in such a way that it won't actually jump off. So don't worry about it and don't have to press on it. It's fine. And the rules is whatever ingredient that you put inside, make sure the size is not bigger than this hole. As long as it's able to go through this hole, 4-dimensional, it's not just this way and it's really long. It doesn't work, so it's just the whole thing cube this size. Bigger than this size, then you're safe. So meaning if your onion is bigger than this, cut into a quarter. So this is how you use like that. And go onto the screen. If you can see the screen clearly, there's 3 circles in the middle. So first circle is, I can zoom in. No. First circle is time, second circle is temperature, third circle is what we call speed. So in a lot of recipes online and in some cookbook that don't have any cook sheet, or even with cookbook that comes with cook sheet, you can also read it that way and try to understand how the recipe works. So they will first definitely ask you to put certain ingredients, certain weight. So all you need to put in here, there's another 4 buttons on the bottom, right on the bottom. The first one is what we call home. Second one is the scale button. Once you press on it, it looks like a scale anyway. Just press on the scale and the scale will come up, and it shows 0, 0. But in case if you have, let's say I put a bowl up here, that way, bowl up here, and you want to weigh something on the bowl without minus the weight of the bowl, what you do is you just press tear, T-R-E, tear, and start adding your ingredients in. This is 40 gram, and you show 40 gram. So and also this is good for you to measure whether the space of the place that you put on is flat or not, or is it balanced or not. Oops. This is what we call MC, and always the scale is on the bottom of the feet on the bottom. So do not drag your machine, do not drag your Thermomix. Just make sure if you want to move around, pick it up and put it another side, and don't drag it, or else the scale will not be accurate. Okay, so what I've said, time, temperature, and speed. How to fix this time? You press time and turn this knob, turn the knob clockwise to get the time. It shows minute or second as whatever it is written in the cookbook. And then temperature, press the speed, circle and turn the speed and start moving. Speed will determine to lock the thing and it will start moving. The speed goes from a spoon right to 0.5, 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, right up to 10. And 10 is the fastest speed where you cut everything up. 4 button on the bottom, I said home, scale, and then the third button is a box whereby you have the turbo, and there's 2 choices, a turbo and a dough. So when you press this is when the recipe asks for turbo. Turbo is really fast, 10,400 RPM. So it just, once you do turbo when you want to grind something really fast, and you can only use a turbo button when there's no heat inside, when it's not hot. If the Thermomix goes up to more than 60 degrees, then it will not work. So in order to replace, if you want to use turbo button and the temperature in your TM bowl is too hot, it's either you wait for the temperature to cool down, or you can use the manual one where you turn straight to speed 10. I'll look around for my simmering basket, and butterfly mixture is not inside because I shouldn't go speed 10 when two of this is inside. So the box here, turbo. When you press turbo, there's a choice of 0.5, 1 second and 2 seconds. So you can choose, say you wanted 2 seconds, just press 2 seconds and spin. And actually spin for 2 seconds. So you can, if you want you want to get up from this stage, you just press home. And then go back to the screen before. Okay, I've set so many things here. Okay. Then the same button, the third button, the first choice is turbo, the second choice says dough. So that's where you want to knead your dough. You want to knead your fish balls, meatballs. Yeah. The kneading function is here to knead your dough for bread, for steam buns, for pasta, making your own noodles. So this is it. So when you press the dough button, the speed screen here will show a dough like a wheat. So, and how you get it started is just spin it, or you want to put the time first, then go back to the speed and then start kneading. The interval sign here is called interval as well. Kneading function, dough function is the same thing. This button here is equivalent to speed 6, and what it does is that in the Thermomix itself, it's turning 5 times clockwise and 1 time anti-clockwise. So hence the dough that you need is Thermomix is one of the appliances that gets you to window pane the fastest for bread making. So yeah, because it's going reverse 5 times clockwise, 1 time reverse, 5 times clockwise, 1 time reverse. So it goes really proper, like imitate the real manual thing that you do with hands. The fourth button here is what we call reverse. Reverse is whereby you change this blade into reverse. So imagine this is the blade. This is the blade. One side is sharp, the other side is blunt. So the blade will always go clockwise that way. So it's always go clockwise and it's cutting. This is like very slow, like the spoon mode. Once you press reverse, it will be the blunt side of the blade that is doing stirring. So that's why you can stir fry your vegetable, fry your noodles, fried rice without cutting it, your meat. So make sure you use reverse button when you want to get everything mixed up. But if you do like to eat everything mixed up, it's okay. You can just leave it as it is. So that's the reverse button, and to undo it, you just press again the reverse button and it'll show blade here. On the screen itself, you can see whether it's blade or reverse or a dough mode. So that's the speed. You make sure you read the manual, and it comes with it is the basic cookbook. You have a choice of English cookbook or Chinese cookbook when you get your Thermomix in Malaysia. You get one cookbook that comes with one Thermomix TM5 as of now. We are not sure whether you're still going to get the cookbook or not in future, whether you need to buy or not. We don't know, but we'll advise you on that app. And at the same time, in Malaysia, we also have a Malaysian cookbook that we call 7 Days Perfection Cookbook. And this one is when after we deliver to you at your door, what will teach you how to use the Thermomix, and most of the time we'll teach you how to cook your own chicken stock, and if you're vegetarian, vegan, we'll do the vegetables stock, so no problem with that. And then once you know and learn how to use your Thermomix, it's time for you to invite your friends, 3 of them, and then we'll give these to you for free. There will be 21 recipes in Malaysian localized recipes in it, so make sure you don't forget to claim your cookbook. Give me a call and arrange 3 friends that haven't got any Thermomix at home, or just get in there and we'll give this to you for free. You need to have 3 friends before we can pass this book to you. And yeah, that will be all. Thank you.